All right, y'all. Well, here we are at 1.1, or I mean, yeah, 1 kilowatt point oh one is we're coming in at 182 ish on the voltage. This is not doing bad. The batteries are completely full. This is just the excess of what it's doing is what I'm trying to get at. 1 minute. Okay. I can't get down the little ramp with one hand is what I'm trying to say, or trying to hold something. It don't work. Is here we're at is we were at 60 something degrees. I know that's weird looking because it's making it look all goofy. I can't make it. No, it's saying 71 degrees. The bottom one is really not flashing like that. It's the camera making it do that. This is hovering about 100 and it was up about 108. It got as high as 117, but I think there was an airlock in one of the tubes. The second it like flowed or whatever, the pump was making a different pitch is what I'm trying to get at. The more that it flowed, is it dropped down to about 107. There's about a 40-degree temperature drop. It'll get up to 108-ish, a little more than 108, but that's about as high as 1,000 watts can get it, is what I'm trying to get at. And that's, I didn't know what that would be. I was kind of thinking it would get up around 80. But this will actually, if it could run long enough, it would actually warm up the slab. But it can't, is what I'm saying. It can only run about 5 hours a day. And then it'll be back down, it'll be back down at night. That's just annoying. Because it's really not flashing like that. It's just the camera, the frame of the camera, making it do that. But it's running right about a K of energy into the slab. Like I said, it started out 68 point something or another like that, and it's actually through the day. This is the middle of the day, middle of the solar day. Is the energy is going to keep getting lower and lower is what I'm trying to get at. But I just wanted to show you it is working. I mean, the system is holding right about 108. And like I said, it went up higher in the unit cut off, and when it did, that cleared the air. I mean, that's about the same time that the little, I didn't realize what it was, so I plugged it and unplugged it is what it came down to. But it cleared the air out of it. I still got to burp the system. I'm waiting on a reserve tank, or the puke tank, or whatever they call that. There's no pressure in the system, and it'll just be gravity. Just the let's see if I can. Okay, by the magic, it'll just be a little puke tank. That'll keep it full. Is what I'm trying to get at. And it's not low or nothing like that. I mean, it's just, but. I don't know where else I'm going with this, y'all. I'm just saying it's working. It's working exceptionally well, and the temperature is not doing bad. Is what I'm trying to get at. Oh, there. I think it settled down. Yeah, it must be because it was zoomed up on it or something like that. I don't know why it does that, but it does it. And then it distracts me, and then I can't think. And that's the product of having two truck wrecks. But I don't do distractions very well, is what I'm trying to get at. But it's been hovering 108, coming back at about 71 degrees. It was lower. It's coming up in temperature. But it's a long way for that slab to like reach that, deal. If I had the coils in the top of this one, up in there is where I just got that junk set. Is I got some coils that can fit in there, and then when I burn the fire, that water will actually get a lot hotter than this. That's why I was wanting to do putting the two extra elements with running it direct is some new PV that I'm going to get next year. This is the reason, because it has a max what it can do, like I said, in a 5 hour period. But it'll keep doing this all day, and then, but had the slab been warm, it wouldn't have drawn it down so far, and then it would have been able to keep up, or at least better is what I'm trying to get at. And having the slab where it's warmth from the floor up, that is so much nicer than a cold. When it's like 20 degrees outside, that concrete slab gets really cold. I mean, just like hard cold. And I've had the heated floors before, and that makes it so much nicer. But it's really expensive. But this hopefully is gonna adjunct some of that. And when I get the new solars, that should adjunct all of it. I have an aluminum tank that I'm going to modify into this mess, and probably what it'll end up being is it'll be like when I get the new solars is what I'm trying to get at, is so I have a place to dump all it'll be able to switch from the 2 elements that are into the floor to like 4 elements that are in a separate tank, and be able to switch back and forth is what I'm trying to get at. That's later, not now, nothing like that. I don't even have the solars yet. But it was, the farther down the line. I just need to see if it would work. It works actually really well. So best I can do is just say that that's my experiment or whatever. But the pump is running on high. The hot water going out, the thermocoupler's taped onto the pipe. The second, it's not hooked to nothing, but I'm just using the thermocoupler is what I'm trying to say. It's hooked to the bottom pipe down there, telling me the temperature of the water that's coming back into it. Roughly a 40-degree drop, just running through the radiator of 300 foot of the line. That's buried into the slab down here. But if I had hotter water, but that's about as max that 1,000 watts can do, is if I had more energy or whatever I'm trying to say with more solars, then I could raise the temperature, faster and harder and stuff like that. But right now, that was just free energy. I mean, otherwise the inverter would just dump it. So it's better to go into the floor and slowly ramp up the temperature than it is to just be dumped and wasted. So, all right, that's just the video, and y'all have a big day. All right, talk to you. Bye.